Good afternoon, Dean Marmelo Abante. Once again, I am Bonjerico Untalasco and will be the reporter or presenter on Module 13, Building Effective Work Team. First, let's define this word. Effective is an adjective successfully in producing a desired or intended result. Fulfilling a specified function is a fact true not formally acknowledged, such as is adequate to accomplish a purpose, producing the intended or expected result. Team is a verb. Come together as a team to achieve a common goal. A group of players performing one side in a competitive games or sports. A number of persons performing in one goal. What is effective work team? Delegate in the most effective way possible. Do not overwhelm individuals with too much work while leaving others members of a team with tons of free time. Communicate clear goals, know your team purpose, and be able to help them understand it by communicating clearly and without room of misunderstanding. Effective team are the foundation of every successful organization. Companies without a team that work well together often struggle, while effective teams help to improve a quality, facilitate the completion of project, and increase productivity and efficiency. For a company to work at optimal levels, you must develop a team in which each member brings his or her talents and skill which contribute to the overall success of the group. Working in a team. Topics include in the discussions depends on the situations arise. Setting team expectation is a two-way process, so encourage your team to share their expectations with you and be prepared to listen and take on board their feedback. Creating meetings agenda. In listing agenda as question or task, it is also prevent unproductive meeting, saving your time and the entire team a lot of time. Writing minutes. Minutes are an official record of actions the board or committee took a meeting, not a record of everything that was said. They serve a historical purpose, but just as important, they serve a legal purpose, documenting the group adherence to the proper procedures and association by law. Task planning. It is important up to front to know that what time and resources are needed for a task. This planning should be started at the management level, and they should get input from any subject matter expert as well as the worker involved in the task. Problem resolution. Problem resolution is an act of defining a problem, determining the cause of the problem, identifying the prioritizing, and selecting alternative for a solution and implementing a solution. Problem solving process is ordered to effective manage and run as a successful organization. Leadership must guide their employees and develop problem solving techniques. Finding a sustainable solution for issues can be accomplished by the following basics for problem-solving process and methodology outlined below. Define the problem, generate the alternative solution, evaluate and selecting the alternative, implement and follow the solution. Why work a team? A good team can produce better results than individual working alone. B- by working together is giving more ideas, a different perspective of people, and gives a better solution. Why work in a team? Working in a team improves the abilities of each individual. It expands your mind. It helps you consider different perspectives. It teaches us to cope the challenge and criticism and clarifies your thinking. Building dynamic team. Proactive people. Seeks attention, love to solve problems, and do whatever it takes to prevent them from happening. These people enjoy doing things and do not stay anchored in the routine, but they look up new challenge, which provide an outlet for their energy. Plan process. Planning is the first primary function of the management that preceded all other functions. The planning function involves the decision of what to do and how it to be done. So managers focus a lot of their attention on planning and the planning process. Dynamic team. Dynamic team is described the behavioral relationship between the members of the group. Dynamic team between them includes how they interact, communicate, and cooperate with one another. How well your team is able to do this, things directly influence what it can accomplish. 6. Web in the planning process. Introduction. Second is the meeting. Third is the ground rules. Fourth is the project task. Fifth is the role. And sixth is the problem. Introduction is very important in building effective work team. By introducing yourself, what skill can each team member do, the role and the duties, who will organize the next meeting, what does each team member need to be do or before the next meeting, and the contact information in each person, telephone numbers, and emails. The second important in building effective work team is the meeting. Meetings as soon as possible and meet weekly, monitoring update for the percentage of work or what is the status of work. Set an agenda, what will be discussed in the meeting. Record and minutes and action what happened at the meeting, what action need to be taken, and agree to the timelines by setting deadlines. Third one is the ground rules. One is the attendance, setting up the expectations or procedures for alerting the team members. Confidentiality, keeping information private within the group only. By consideration of others and expectations, how much effort of each individual member on the team and how to commit in between the team members. The part 1 is the project task. Number 1 is analyze the task. Make sure everyone in the team is clear about the task by defining the key concept. Second one is divide the duties. Make sure everyone has a job by kind of division of labor. Set up deadline. Set weekly deadlines for individual members to submit the work. Progress review. Build review of progress into schedule. This enables the group to access the progress strategically, combat problems, and avoid last-minute panic. The fifth one is the role or the functional role. Each team member will take on a variety of function roles such as coordinators. The coordinators keep the track of the project. The initiators suggest the new idea and the plan. And the information seeker is all about on the research. Goal setter is evaluate the set and target for the group, and evaluation critical and analyze the project. Planner is organize the schedule, and the finisher is the edit and proofread the report or the project. It's consolidate particularly of the team leader. Another one is the maintenance role. Each member will take on the variety of maintenance, such as encourage is keep up the morale and enthusiasm of the members. The gatekeeper make sure everyone's get heard, and the consensus checker. The consensus checker make sure everyone agrees with the decision. The mediators evaluate and resolve disputes. Tension reliever helps everyone to be relaxed, and the listener keep track of what gets said. The last one, importance in effective work team is the problem. Before problems arise, decide how decision will be made. Consensus. Consensus is creating a team, setting means, and finding a proposal acceptable enough that all team's members can support it with no member opposing it. The majority will be a decision that has obtained support from more than 50% of the member of the project team. However, to make this particular group making decision technique, the group needs to have an even number of participants to ensure that the decision of the majority will be achieved. Compromise. Teams often struggle with the difference between compromise and a consensus style. In dealing with conflicts on the team, compromise can usually resolve conflicts fairly quickly. But when the issues is very important, holding out of the consensus is worth the extra time and effort. Consider consider the perspective and personal situation of other team members. Consider the idea and the personal situation of the team member. This can help to avoid chaos in the team. Considering their personal problem, remember, team is like a family in the company. Record all decision, action and incidents in the minutes of the meeting. Consult and consult or the supervisor if enabled to resolve your team problem. Higher ups consultation for the progress of the project. With proactive people and a planned process and a successful team, create a great teamwork. A quotable message for us for effective team. We are not a team because we work together. We are a team because we respect, trust, care for each other. Thank you for listening. That's all. Thank you.